Good morning, everyone. I don't know when you are watching this. You have morning or evening or midday. Today in UK we have a nationals, and the hype around the arm wrestling for last 5 years is so huge that I've been watching nationals from the side, and I can say that the level of the pullers. Of course, there is loads of foreigner pullers, which are long time living here in UK, and they are residents. And I don't think it's something bad when the nationals are pulling the guys who are living there. If you want to integrate, if you integrate in the place where you are living, whatever your nationality you are, I believe that you are allowed to become a part of a community, and as long as you are willing to learn a language, traditions, and to understand people around you, you can't come to the different country and try to be what you want to be. You don't. When you start to build up borders and make your own community, you won't be welcomed anywhere. So I believe that the guys who are actually pulling in UK nationals, even if they are not English, they are actually showing the willing to integrate. It's partly some kind of they stuff how they can integrate. Maybe they don't speak English very good, or maybe they are not that good in English history or whatever. But if they can do that through the sport, I believe that's really cool. So today, like I said, now I'm working with a small weight, only small weight, small range, small weight. Now it's only 20 kg. It's so nice and smooth. I don't have any pressure. I just feel the movement. My muscles are not in the pain. This is a self-made from a 60 mil pipe. It's like a multi-spinner from 60 mil pipe. I like to work with this one. There is a muscle tape on it, so it's not slippery, and I can nicely work on exactly what I need, keeping this so tight to my body. And I can go a little bit sideways. Yeah, UK Nationals today, first day, left arm. I will travel there tomorrow to show you actually what's going on in UK Nationals. That's my plan for tomorrow. Maybe I will make some small sparring with no maximal effort, but the plan why I'm going tomorrow, I will show you from inside actually how good is level and how professionally is the setup for UK Nationals, and how friendly and actually cool everything is happening there. I believe arm wrestling is really connecting people. I haven't seen no aggression, no fight, nothing out of range. Everything is always cool, and it really connects people. Even if there is a fight on the table, exactly like same on the boxing, on MMA, after a good fight, usually people become good friends. And we are men, we are apes, and we still act like a monkeys, like a big gorillas. We need that, and strong men like to be surrounded by the strong men. They like each other. Maybe they can't show it, but actually they like to be around strong people, because that's how we feel from years and years ago. I'll maybe film some small training what I'm doing today, but mostly it was just to have a little chat. There is one thing what I want to show you. I came to this vector in arm wrestling actually when I was injured. I think about arm wrestling and analyze every sparring, every training, every feeling what it gives me, And sometimes I can actually just sit in my bed or on the sofa and start to think, what exactly does, if I would press my finger there and I would load sideways, how would feel my opponent? What should I do to make him feel bad, which is most important for me, to make him feel not comfortable? Because I know if I feel comfortable, he might feel comfortable as well. So uh, the vector, what I was working on, and now I work on it as well a little bit. I need to spend more time on that, which is very important, and you will understand. The guys who understands arm wrestling, all dynamics and all the how it's built, they will understand. I use absolutely just a simple cloth, yeah, simple cloth, cleaning cloth. Uh, can be small towel. I make this kind of stuff from it, and then it goes just through the carabine. So I want to explain you why this and nothing else, and how I see it working. So just imagine, like, the most common way we attack is this supinator with a hook movement sideways, yeah, where I am actually attacking your pronation, or I'm attacking backwards, yeah, opening your fingers, attacking, pulling your center away. I'm attacking backwards, so basically attacking your cupping. But when I'm attacking your cupping, I don't open your rotator. I just attack you backwards, so your pronation is still on, and your biceps is still connected. That's why actually I changed it in my top roll, not to go just backwards, but to go sideways and rotate as well, because then I attack your cup and I attack your rotator as well. And as you all can see, when I attack your rotator, your brachialis in this joint disconnects from the biceps, this part. Biceps goes up, and this joint has no power, even I would say half of the power, until your hand is flat. It's absolutely different. So for me, it's very important to get that roll on my opponent. But sometimes somebody is standing like diagonally, and you understand that you won't be able to turn him down, and sometimes the cupping is so strong, or your opponent's palm is closing you so badly, you understand that your top row gonna gas in it. You understand that you won't be able to top row. Sometimes it's that feeling that, oh my god, I'm closed, I won't be able to top row. And then we always have one vector where we can hit, and that's just sideways over the highest knuckle. Many people train. How you can train? You can train, for example, usually when you put the cloth or whatever belt both sides of the finger, you roll it like that. You can roll it over the knuckle, but it still won't train exactly that line. So to train exactly that line, I need weight to come behind this finger, because this finger is what I'm using. For example, look, I don't need to supinate, I don't need to pronate. I can go over the highest knuckle just sideways. But to train that vector, I need to have some power behind that move. I just can't do it, because if you don't train it on the table, you can't deliver it. Because the same, like if you don't have a back pressure, you can't automatically do it on the table, because you just don't have it. I'm sorry, there was an incoming call. So and I understood that I need to load exactly behind that finger. Only when I will work exactly on the angle, only exactly on the vector behind the finger, I will be able to use it in the fight. So this weight comes exactly behind the finger. So what I'm doing, I'm just pushing. And one more thing, what I would tell to the guys who don't have a center, they've been wiped off from the center usually. That's why, because they take the weight, it's loose, and they just start to do exercise. No, that's wrong. In my perspective, that's wrong. To have a good center, you need to have a load all the time in the center, and you need to be able to accelerate your power from the load position. You need to be under the pressure when you start your move. So basically, I push it back, push it sideways. I set up my ready go position. The weight comes exactly behind the finger, and I'm going sideways. Boom, over the top. Boom. It's like a sharp movement over the top, highest knuckle, nothing else. So I don't supinate, I don't pronate, I just go over exactly in the highest point. And then imagine if you put behind that move, if your wrist is good, if your side pressure is good, and you accelerate that with a hit, boom, it's almost not possible to cover that, because here is no defense for this movement. If I attack you in this line, you can't counter with pronator. You can't counter in a hook. You basically been wiped off from the center, because I'm actually hitting you in the highest position. Boom. This is a line what will always help you, because even look, if you are in a bad position on a table, somebody's supinating really badly, you can't get out with a pronator. From there, when your pronation is gone, you can't get out from the hook in a hook move as well. If you have power worked on that, you can always get your elbow in the table and lift it out over the highest knuckle. Boom. But like I said, I have showed this to many people, and they think that's really easy, and when you give them just little cloth and 20 kg, it goes like wobbly. They can't understand that. They think, oh, maybe I'm going to take it here. No. If it's going to be from the side, it's different. It's loading your rotation. If it's going to be here, it's different. It has to be exactly behind this main highest knuckle. Try. Maybe you will like it. Maybe you will understand my vision. Previously, I showed you a multi-spinner from made by me, made by Otto. But this one is Mazurenko's multi-spinner. Very good. I use it even just to take it like that in hand, the finger on the top, yeah, and use it for everything. I can use it for the riser lift. Of course, the weight comes from different angle. I can use it for pronation. So now I'm gonna use it for wrist curve with supination. So here is working wrist and lower two fingers involved, and in the end I'm actually doing not full wrist like that. I can do that as well, so I can do just straight wrist, but I'm doing like chopping my lower two fingers down. That would help. Those two lower fingers are responsible to control your opponent's pronation. If those two fingers are weak, then I can easily pronate out from the negative in the center. Those two lower fingers, even in the hook, when you go in a hook, you need to supinate all the way down, because otherwise, if you go in a hook, good top roller has that ability. He feels that pocket and he can turn it out. Or even if you go for the top roll everywhere, those two fingers are really important, because with those two fingers I'm controlling my opponent's pronation. Because if there is enough all the time pressure on his pronator, he don't feel that good. He don't have those options to run. Here as well, sometimes I just put my thumb here on the end and chopping down. Again, elbow close to the body and chopping down. Tomorrow is going to be already a little bit different content, because I'm filming now all the time from my laboratory. Tomorrow I'm gonna film already from event, which is gonna be second day British Nationals, right hand. There is many animals pulling there. I believe we're gonna meet Babaev's team there, and lots of people are gonna be there. So see you tomorrow, everybody there.